We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And this is episode 43.
Yes.
Totally forgot. We just had the conversation and then I forgot again.
Yeah. So Patty and I are sisters, and Carrie's our good friend. And we are here tonight just to chat about our knitting and our wool and all that good stuff, and crocheting too, a little bit.
That's right. Yeah, and we're coming to you from London, Ontario. The weather here is sort of heading into spring. There's still lots of snow, but I think the weekend is going to be in above zero at least. So that's good. We're just coming out of, like a lot of people, at a rather cold, deep freeze, but I feel like spring's around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
The sun the last few days being out has made things more cheery, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and all the snow's melting off the roofs, and
it's not as slippery anymore. All I don't know, for a couple days ago we had some melt, and then it froze again. So if you go for a walk in the evening or early in the morning, it was quite slippery, but
it was treacherous.
Mm-hmm. It's a good workout.
Yeah, it was.
And
stretch. Yeah. My dog, there's a lot of snow in front of, like, on our property, and my dog is still trying to figure out how to get onto the snow to go to the bathroom. She's not doing very well with that. So
I'm just envisioning all the mud that will be coming in the house soon with everything melting.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyways, last week, 2 weeks ago when we podcasted, it was our 2-year Podiversary, and we did a giveaway, and we're going to announce the winner of that giveaway.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for participating. It was lots of fun to see what your favorite projects have been that you've knit. And so the winner is Connie MacKay.
Congratulations.
Oh, you can't see that
yet.
There.
Oh, there we go. That's so nice.
So Connie, if you just want to get a hold of us, either through our Forest City Knit Girls Gmail, also on Ravelry, where else?
Instagram.
Yeah. So wherever you go the most, just contact us, and we'll get your prize out for you. I do have the prize, so where did I put it? So this is what Connie won.
So nice.
So nice.
Yeah. That's lovely. And thank you everybody for your comments. We didn't respond because we didn't want to mess up the prize random generator with extra comments, but it was so heartwarming to read everybody's comments. We read every single one, and thank you so much for all your love and support, and for all the ideas on all the wonderful projects.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was just so nice to hear everybody. It actually, like, uplifted my mood going through them and reading them. It was awesome.
I agree. Yeah, it's a great community.
Nice. Congratulations again. Thank you, everyone. I think we have one more draw that we do every month on Ravelry. So Patty, if you want to talk about that one.
Sure. So this is our pet photo and stories thread. And actually this is for January because we forgot to draw for January. So the next time we podcast, we'll do the draw for February. But for January's winner is Mummy to 5. And this is her post of her most adorable kitties.
Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. The eyes on the red cat, like they're both beautiful, but oh, gorgeous.
So cute.
Mhm.
So this draw was on Ravelry, so I will get in contact with the winner and gift you a pattern of your choice.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And then speaking of Ravelry, we have 2 make-alongs, knit-alongs going on right now. So the first one is our sweater Cal,
Yep.
which started at the start of February.
Mhm.
And it's a monthly draw. So we'll be drawing for that too, right? Next.
Yes, we will. Yeah. Yeah. So that'll actually be our first winner from that knit along. And the winner will receive, so every month we're going to draw a winner and we will gift them a pattern of their choice. And then at the end of the year in December, we're going to gather together a nice prize and draw again from the finished object thread and send another lucky winner a nice prize. We don't know what that is yet, but we'll figure that out. We have lots of time.
And there are quite a few entries already in that one.
There are, yeah, they're beautiful.
They are.
Just makes me want to knit sweaters all the time.
I know. So addictive.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was talking to somebody, my daughter-in-law, the other day, and she says, "You must have a million sweaters." And I said, "Yes, I do, but it's never enough."
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Well, and two, I mean, when we first started knitting, I find some of the sweaters that I first knit, I really like, but then I'm a better knitter now. So I find the ones that I knit now actually fit me better.
Yeah.
So I wear them more.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mhm.
And then we have our spring make along.
Waiting for spring, make along.
Yeah.
And that one is it's till the end of March, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure March 31st is when we're running that one until. And it's just knit anything that reminds you that spring is around the corner, like whether it be in colors that are spring-like or something you want to wear when spring comes. Anything really. I noticed, I thought this was so cute. Somebody posted an FO photo of a dishy, like a little dishcloth. And she's like, "This is for my spring cleaning."
Oh, that's you.
I thought that was so cute. So literally it can be anything that reminds you of spring.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's good motivation to do some spring cleaning.
Yeah. She's all ready.
Yeah.
Nice. So I think that's it for Ravelry. Thanks for everyone. All the chit chat that's going on in the discussion threads is fun to scroll through and see everyone chatting about what they're working on and yarn choices and stuff too. So it's been great seeing all the participation in those 2 threads, which is awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll talk about what we're wearing. And I don't know, June, if you want to start first, because you're looking pretty cute with all your pink on.
Sure. Okay, so a little story. So I started on the last episode, I had just started my throw over sweater by Andrea Mowry. But the yarn that I was using did not work out. I was trying to use sport weight, but the gauge, I just couldn't get gauge. So I had to put that aside and order more wool. And then I had to knit, I had to make something in the meantime, and I was still craving a sweater. So I decided to crochet the granny go round sweater. And I got the idea from this by looking at, I think it's Asylum Fibres. Is that her name? She's an indie dyer. Anyway, I saw her Instagram post of this sweater and I thought it was adorable and thought I need to make it. So this is my granny go round sweater. I made it short sleeved and a tiny bit cropped. So I'll stand up. That's kind of how long it is. I really like it. It's my, I'm going to call it my spring knitting project entry. Because very springy colors. And I just think it's cute. And it was so much fun. I made it in, I don't know, less than a week. Yeah, so it really, for anyone who crochets, it felt like I was crocheting a blanket because it was like, it's the same stitches that you would do for a granny square, but so clever how she put it together. So I don't know, can you guys see the raglan?
Yeah.
So it's got raglan, it starts at the top and you do raglan increases, just like you're knitting a sweater. You get to the underarms, you bind off, because like with this, you bind off on every row base, like you crochet a row and then you're basically done, and then you attach the next color. My crochet skills aren't great. Like I'd say I'm a beginner crocheter, and there was like a really nice stitch pattern to do the cuffs, like the neck ribbing. And I tried it and I could do it, but it didn't look the best for my ability. So I just picked up a knit. So I picked up a knit, the neck and the bottom cuff, and I thought that worked really well. And I picked up a knit along the sleeves. Yeah.
What wool did you use, June? It's really cute.
Oh, thanks. So for the white or the off-white, I used the Leo and Roxy cotton wool blend. And they only have, I don't know, the colors are numbered. I don't know what number it is, but it's like the lightest one, like, so it's an off-white. And then all of this yarn is Holst Garn. So yeah, Patty had gifted me a great big order of that, I don't know, like 2 summers ago. So I had this huge selection of colors to choose from, and I just paired them double, like I held them double. And oh, it was so much fun to put together. Yeah, and then my hat is, I made this last winter, I think, and it's the MS Beanie by Woolly Wormhead. And I just think it goes really well because it's got like some of the same colors as this sweater. And I'm having a bad hair day, so. So that's my hat. And I do wear this hat quite often. It's a really nice pattern. The wool for this is Malbrigo worsted, so the one that's not superwash, in this most beautiful corally pink color. That's it.
That sweater's really cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I recommend it. And for someone who is a beginner crocheter, like myself, I had no problems figuring it out and following along. It was a really, for me, I think it was a good starter crochet project to crochet a sweater, because I know there are more detailed crochet sweater patterns out there, but I was a little intimidated, but this was a good start.
And you've been talking probably for the last couple of years about wanting to crochet a sweater. Mm-hmm. I remember when we were at Rhinebeck the last time, which was what, 2019 was when we went last. You were talking about crocheting a sweater then, so you did it.
Yay. And now I feel like crocheting a blanket.
Nice. How about you, Patty?
I'm wearing my Comfort Cardi Fade sweater by Andrea Mowry. I think that's the name of it.
Comfort Fade Cardi.
Comfort Fade Cardi, right.
Yeah.
And it's, the yarn was Neighborhood Fiber Co. And it's yarn that I purchased, well, we all purchased a kit the first year that we went to Rhinebeck. I knitted a while ago and it sort of just like sat in my closet. I'd throw it on once in a while and not really, I don't know, I just wasn't into it. But this winter, I literally have worn it every single day. Like I just all of a sudden love it. So I'm like so happy with it. It's nice and cozy. It's like the sweater I throw on when I get up in the morning. And it's just, I don't know, all of a sudden I just love it. It's one of my favorites. So the fade, actually, you might not be able to see it all, but
Oh yeah, we can see it.
that's the fade. And then it has like a shawl collar. And it's just, I don't know, it's just perfect to kind of like wrap around you and keep cozy and warm. I love it.
Yeah, I was saying to Patty before we started recording, I had mine all day today. It's right behind me actually somewhere. It was on my chair somewhere because it's so cozy while I was working, but I didn't want, it wasn't matching my shawl, so I took it off. But it's one of my go-tos all the time too.
It is now for me too. I love it.
Yeah. Sure.
But I find sometimes that happens to me where I'll knit something and I'll love the look of it and everything, but I have to warm up to wearing it. Like not all the time that happens, but then all of a sudden I just love it and I wear it all the time.
Yeah, it's really nice, Patty. I love the colors of yours too.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Thank you.
What else are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing actually, this is the Painted Pebbles shawl, which is my pattern that I released a couple of days ago. So you can find this on Ravelry now if you would like to purchase it. Right now I'm running a 20% discount on it as well, which you can just find on the Ravelry page for the shawl. Yeah, it's really cute. This is one of my samples. I have another one as well. So the shawl is knit. It's like an asymmetrical triangle, and it's knit with, I think this is the right way, slub yarn, and so a skein of slub yarn and a skein of fingering. This is the right way. And this is my other sample. The yarns that I used in this one are the slub yarn in both my shawls are from Full Moon Fiber, and it's amazing yarn. The blue in this one is Leo and Roxy, and then the magenta color in this one is from Artful Yarns. And also Full Moon Fibers is putting out kits for this shawl this week on Friday.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, Patty.
Thanks.
Such a good knit.
Yeah, it's really simple knit. The border has like an I-cord edging just along when you're casting off, you do an I-cord edging. And then the rest of it is all knitting. There's no purling. There's a few rows of yarn overs. And then basically it's just different variations of striping through, and you're alternating the yarn. So super simple, fun. It's a great pattern if you have a skein of slub yarn in your stash and you're not sure what to do with it. It's perfect for this shawl. Yeah.
And pairing regular fingering weight with slub really does make your fun slub yarn shine. Like
it does. It makes the slub pop. Like it makes it beautiful. I think.
That's a great pattern.
Yeah. And it's fun to knit. It's nice and relaxing. It's a great Netflix knit, you know, because you're just knitting. Knit.
Knit.
Yeah. So my discount code is available until Monday, March 1st. So go check it out on Ravelry. It's a great pattern.
And Carrie, what are you wearing?
I'm also wearing the Painted Pebbles because it is a great pattern. So I'll take it off so you can see the colors. Mine is knit and both yarns are Full Moon Fibers. And it looks like this.
Pretty.
I love it.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. It's the slub yarn had black in it as well. So some of the black rows look thicker, like it's not very structured straight. It's more like organic straight, which I love too. So yeah, it like thins out and then gets thicker again.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love it. I love the colors in it.
it's a neat effect that it's given.
Mhm.
Shawl.
Yeah. So definitely check out Full Moon Fibres when they get their kits out, because they have great yarns
Great yarn.
and a
Yeah.
great pattern, Patty. Congratulations. It was awesome to
Thank
knit.
you.
Mhm.
Oh, and if you buy a kit from Full Moon Fibres, I'm also giving the pattern for free with the kit. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna
Yeah.
show mine too because I have it in my lap. This one's mine. So I as well used Full Moon Fibres for the slub, and I used Leo and Roxy Great Big C for the fingering weight. And I love mine too. I think oh, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're I think all four of ours are equally beautiful.
Yeah. And I had some awesome test knitters as well. So if you go onto the Ravelry page for the pattern, you can look at theirs as well. But there's all the combos, like you just can't go wrong with a combo. It's just whatever yarn makes you happy.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm really excited to see the kits that they're coming out with, because they did show in one of the recent podcasts, Full Moon Fibres, they showed the dyeing process for some of them, and my gosh, they're so pretty.
They are pretty, very pretty. I watched it too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Awesome. How about FOs? I have 3 this time.
Nice. Go for it.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm going through all my whips, and I'm really trying to focus to get rid of some of my whips. So that's been my goal the last 2 weeks. So I finished my Leo and Roxy socks. I had 1 done the last time. It's their anniversary sock set, work socks. So they're done.
Yay,
Love them.
pretty.
Yep. I don't know what else to say about them. We've showed them a lot, so they're done.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
I really like mine as well. Did you, and you use the pattern that came with the kit, right?
Yeah, so it's a ribbed leg, which is nice because it gives extra fit with the ribbing.
Yeah, it's a very comfortable sock to wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice pattern.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm really jealous of both of yours.
At least you found yours now, June.
I did, I found them, but I have to restart them because they're too small.
Oh.
I have big feet and I use smaller needles. So I'm gonna have to either I'm gonna redo them, but I have to either go up a needle size or go up a size and use the smaller needles. Anyway, they're in timeout right now. But they're lovely.
Nice. Who else has an FO?
Patty?
Well, I have 3, so.
Okay.
Do you want me to show one?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a cowl, and it's by the same person that did your mittens, or the pattern that, yes. So what's her name? It wasn't in that book.
Telly Bean Knits or something, isn't it?
Yes,
Stephanie.
Telly Bean Knits.
Yeah, Stephanie Lotfin.
Right. So this cowl is called Like Candy, and she put it out, I believe it was around Valentine's Day. She had a good deal on it. I think the pattern only cost me like $2.50 or something like that. But this is it.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I thought it was adorable. And I love the little hearts. I just pulled yarn from my stash. I did have a mini skein that June gave me for Christmas though. So some of the colors, these purpley blue colors, are from a mini skein that June gave me for Christmas. And that was Zen Yarn Garden. The rest of the yarns, I have no idea what they are. But basically how I did my colors is I started with the light pink, and then switch colors through the striping, and then did it the opposite way out. So I ended with the light pink as well.
That's so cute with the hearts.
It is so cute.
Really cute.
When I first blocked it, I blocked it incorrectly. So you're actually supposed to block it like this, but I blocked it like this way. And it had like these, it was square here. Like it had these weird edges. So I had to re-block it. But it fits, it's nice now. But just so if if you want to knit this pattern, block it this way.
Good tip.
But yeah, I like it. It's all fingering weight yarn. The colors are so pretty. I don't know. I was kind of feeling like in the Valentine sort of mood, so I picked. I don't know. I love it.
A springy shawl, like especially or cowl too, like especially that it's fingering weight. It'd be good for a
for sure. Yeah,
where,
I have.
It's still nippy in the spring, and you need something.
Yeah, I think it'll look good, like if you're wearing a jean jacket or something like that. I think it'll be cute.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to make because I love stranded work projects. It's my favorite, doing color work. So it's right up my alley.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
What about you, Jim?
So I finished my mitts.
Cute.
Nice.
So made by the same designer. So Jelly Bean Knit, Stephanie Lotman. And yeah, these are really fun to make. I put them on. They have a nice fit. And there we go.
Cute.
It was fun. These mittens were from, I have a bookmark in here, from this book, which is really fun. So this is Patty's actually, but I borrowed it. So this whole book is full of patterns that use your self-striping yarn, which is a lot of fun because you know, you don't always want to just make socks with it. Like it's nice to have other options. So I used some leftovers self-striping yarn. This is Timber Yarns. I think it was in the Leo or the Little Red Mitten Knit Night colorway, which is, I love it. It's like purples and gold with some gray. I ran out of it up to here. So I added, I had some leftovers that I think matched pretty much with it. And the pattern does call for using a contrasting color for this triangular insert. And it was fun doing this. It's basically short rows to make that insert. And it just made the pattern more interesting and fun. Yeah. So I love them. I've been wearing them already.
That's great.
Thanks. Carrie, do you have another FO?
I do. Finally, these ones I started last summer. They're my Joey Bryan deconstructed fade socks.
Those are beautiful.
I love them. I literally just knit a tube. I didn't put in a heel. It's just one long tube until I ran out all the way. So I started toe up and then just kept knitting all the way until I didn't have any yarn left and made them. So they're big slouchy socks to wear over like jeans or leggings or whatever. I love them. I think I've worn them a couple times now. They're getting a little loose, but yeah. So
pretty.
Yeah. No pattern, no nothing. I started them 2 at a time last summer. I think if anyone remembers that. And then I got confused and just forgot to knit the second one, just kept knitting the first one. So I just said, forget it, and started and did them 1 at a time. And total easy knit because you're just knitting around and around with no pattern or no heel. So
wow, they look nice. They look comfy.
They're so comfy.
Yeah.
How's the fit without having a heel? I know I'm curious. Really? So it works?
Totally perfect. It's worth it. I think I'll do a lot of my socks now with no heels.
Really? That's amazing.
I like the contrast of like when you have heel toes cuffs, different colors. But if I'm just knitting like with a skein of yarn with no contrast, I'm not going to knit a heel.
Really?
Yeah.
And it stays on your foot. It doesn't slip around.
Yeah, I did. The only thing I did, because I do 64 stitches for my socks, but I did increase like about here and then up here again to make it up to 72, because I knew, because they were long to go over like my calves and stuff, I wanted to make sure that they were easy to pull up and get on. So yeah, no, they didn't slip and slide at all. I'm never going to knit a heel unless I want a contrasting color.
Nice.
That's liberating.
Yeah.
That
Totally.
makes sense to me, because do you remember when we were younger, like teenagers, tube socks were the thing? I don't know if you can still buy tube socks, but they always fit well and they didn't have heels.
No.
Anyway, very nice.
Yeah. So now I'm excited to cast on another pair of socks, because I've cast it off 2 now.
Nice. That's awesome.
How about you, Patty? What's your next one?
So I was working on a test knit for Alicia Plummer, and I finished the sweater. I'm not wearing it because the sweater's not released yet, but I can show you what it looks like.
So pretty.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So it turned out really nice. I really like it. I'm not sure when she's going to be releasing the sweater, but I feel like it's going to be soon. It's called the CQ sweater. And I'll probably wear the sweater after she podcasts it, unless it gets really hot or something, because it's a very thick sweater. I used the Gilead yarn to knit that. And there's 5 different colors. So the main color, I used every last bit of yarn of the main color to knit this. Like literally, I think I had maybe 2 meters left, or like I was so lucky. And then actually I had knit the bottom a little bit longer and I had to rip back. So I had this part as well knit under here, but I had to rip it back so I could do the ribbing, but it still fits. It fits fine once I blocked it out and everything. And then these in here, there's a blue and a taupe color for this section, and then 2 different color pinks for here. So you do need 5 different colors. I mean, I guess you could just modify it however you like, but anyways, I think it's so pretty.
The color combo looks awesome together.
Yeah.
The Gilead yarn is really nice. When you're knitting with it, I don't know, it doesn't feel rustic per se, but it feels sort of spongy and a little bit tight. And then when I had it off the needles, I tried it on and I'm like, oh God, that's not going to fit me because it felt so tight. And I gauge swatched and everything. And I thought, well, once I block it, it'll be fine. And sure enough, once I blocked it, the stitches just opened right up and it's a perfect fit. So I was really happy with that. And then the other thing that every time when I finish a project, I usually have some yarn left. I didn't have the main color left, but I had lots of yarn of the other colors left. So I made a hat.
Oh,
Cute.
that's so cute.
Yeah. So this hat, I don't even know. Oh, it's called Wixom, and it's by Jill Zielinski, or Knitterella. And I think it's really, really cute. Color work, of course, which I love. And that's what it looks like.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
You're going to be so stylish when you're wearing your hat and your matching sweater.
Yeah. And honestly, because there's no main color in here, it's not too matchy.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I had a lot of fun making this hat. I did the slouchy version. She has a version. So I knit like 9 inches, or you could do like a beanie, which is 7 inches. which is kind of nice.
Mhm.
The pom-pom is from Two Little Rainbows. It's a company out in the UK. Fabulous, fabulous pom-poms. I think I showed one the last time. She's the one that sends you the little button on the inside,
It's a
which
great
is
idea.
amazing. Like I'm always, even if my pom-poms don't come with a button, I'm always putting a button in there because it secures your pom-poms so nicely.
Yeah.
Like it makes such a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put buttons in mine too, even with the elastic ones. Like the cheap pom-poms, just
Yeah.
have, like I get the Amazon ones a lot because they're inexpensive. And then yeah, the button, I sew it in the inside of my hat. And
It
it's
works.
amazing. It works. Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah. So I did make a little mistake. Oops.
You can't tell.
That's the back of the hat. So I'll just wear it like this.
There you go.
Anyways, I love this hat and I love the sweater. And that's all my FOs.
Nice.
June, do you have any more?
You've been busy. No.
I just have one more. And I showed it on the last one. It was a whip. I finished the Jason's cashmere hat. And I can't remember who it's by right now, but I'll put it up on the screen. So it was for my husband. I stole it from his head to show. And I used the Knitting for Olive worsted that I had left over from my Lisa hand shawl that I did. So it's the Dusty Petroleum Blue colorway.
It's nice.
Really quick and easy hat to do and cozy.
Mhm.
I'll put it on.
Yeah. Really nice. Did your husband love it?
Oh yeah.
Aw, that looks great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's a nice color too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it fits everybody, doesn't it? Like,
it does fit everybody. I guess you could wear it down too and make it super slouchy as well.
Mhm.
And I think in the pattern it even says you could do a shorter cuff if you don't want the double brim, but
Yeah.
you need double brim with this wind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
mhm.
So yeah, highly
Nice.
recommend this pattern. Patty's done a whole bunch of these.
I did.
Jean's done a couple too, I think. So
last
yeah.
winter.
Yeah, I knit one for my husband too, and he wears it every day. I asked him if he wanted me to knit him another hat, and he's like, "Why? I have this one."
Practical.
Yes.
Nice. What about whips?
I'll show mine. I only have one. If you
Go
guys,
for it.
Sure.
okay. So I talked about this already. So this is my new version of the throw over, and I love it
That's nice.
much.
That's really nice.
You can't really, I don't think you can really see, like this is more of a burnt, like a rusty color. And yeah, I love it. It's
That is so pretty.
so so yarn, I have a full skein right here. I never knit with Cascade 220, but the main color is Cascade 220. So this is, I ordered this because the light gray that I originally had didn't work. It was a light sport. So anyway, this is worsted. Really nice yarn. I'm impressed with it so far. It's very I don't know, it's got a bounce to it or something. Like it's substantial. I really like it. Yeah, and then my contrasting colors, it's not the same fiber, but I kind of like this. So this is Drops Air, and these are my contrasting colors. So this is alpaca mixed with acrylic and is really light and fluffy. And I know it's not traditional for color work, but I like the effect of it. Like it's giving it a kind of a 3D effect that pops out a little bit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, the sweater that you did, Patty, the pink velvet.
Yeah, the pink velvet.
Yeah, it kind of gives that effect.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am really enjoying this and can't wait.
Really nice.
Thanks.
Nice. Patty, do you have a whip?
I have a couple. The first one is the sweater. I've shown this on the podcast, I think, a couple of times, and it's the simple striped sweater by Suvi Nets. And it's just sort of like a raglan type sweater, and you're knitting with 5 different colors in alternating stripes. And I've gotten this far.
Nice.
Pretty.
Yeah, I really like it. Super easy knit. It's a good TV, you know, at night TV watching kind of knit, because you're just knitting. Well, now I'm just knitting in the round for the body. And the yarn that I'm using is all Holsgarn Tides. I've named the colors before, but I really like the Tides base. It's got wool and silk in it, so it almost has like little slubs in it.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
Yeah, and it's so light, so it's going to be a nice spring sweater. My goal is to have this finished for spring, so if you're walking the dog or whatever and it's a little cool, you can just throw that on. And yeah, so it's coming. I think this week I've put on, well, I was basically at the sleeve separation, so I've knit this much.
Nice.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's a fingering weight sweater, right? Like you're not.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it.
That's
I
nice.
like knitting. I like Holsgarn yarn. I think it's quite nice. And and then the other one that I'm working on, it's called Cabled Columns, and it's by Stephen West, and it's a hat for my husband, and I've made some progress.
Cute.
Sorry.
I guess cute's probably not the word he's hoping for, but I think it's cute.
It's nice. It's an interesting pattern. It's got a really long 5-inch folded brim, and then so each of these columns, every 4 rows, you got to do a cable.
Nice.
And then it's a 4 pattern repeat, and every row is different. So even though it's a hat, and usually I can whip hats off fairly quickly, this is not a quick knit, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. And I keep showing my husband, and he's like, oh yeah, I really, really love that. So
that's nice.
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, I'll have that off the needles. The yarns that I use, I think, are the same as what you use, Carrie, for Steve's hat. Knitting for Olive, double soft merino in petroleum blue and deep petroleum blue. Nice yarn. It's so soft. Anyways, by next podcast, I'll have this off the needles.
Can't wait to see it. Is it fun like other Stephen West patterns? Like, do you feel like it's an adventure?
It kind of is, yeah. It in the sense that, well, every row is a little bit different, even though it's a 4 pattern repeat, but it's not just like quick and easy though either. You know what I mean? Like it keeps your knitting interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Is that it?
I have a whip. So when we started podcasting like 2 years ago, I was knitting my husband a sweater, and then I stopped knitting my husband the sweater, and then I pulled it out because I'm determined to finish my whips, and I didn't really like the sweater, so I ripped it out and started again. So I am just knitting him a plain old raglan sweater. Not plain old, but you know what I mean. There's no pattern to it. It is called the Southwood, and it's actually a free pattern on Ravelry released by the Galt House of Yarn, which is not too far from us.
No.
And it's in the Knit Picks Wool of the Andes Tweed, is what I'm using for it. So yeah, just on the body.
Wow, you've gotten far.
Yeah, I just didn't, it had like, it was a really cool pattern. I forget the name of it, but it had like pearl bump designs going across it everywhere. And I thought maybe that's a little too much for him because he's not really into patterns. So then I was ripping it out and I was just winding it up into a giant ball. So I have this like monster bowling ball of yarn that I rewound for this. So yeah. Hopefully I'll have more progress the next time too on this.
Nice.
I can't guarantee it'll be done, but it'll be progress.
It looks like you're more than halfway finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can get the body done before we podcast again. I don't know if I'll have the sleeves done, but definitely faster than the other one. The other one I wasn't even close to having this much done on it. Because I had to follow the pearl pattern and it was, yeah. So anyways, he should have a sweater soon, finally, after 2 years of waiting.
He's pretty lucky, actually.
No, a hat last time and now that.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. I like the color of the yarn too, and I really like the Knit Picks tweed.
Yeah, it's called Welly's Heather.
Nice.
So yeah, I feel like one of you used Welly's Heather for something.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that.
The name sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. I don't know if I used it, but I may have some in my stash.
I haven't.
All right, well, whips are done. What about acquisitions? Do you want me to show one? Do you have one?
Go for it.
I'm trying not to buy yarn, but then Ginger Snap released their pixel sock yarn, their pixelated deconstructed sock yarn. So I ordered this one, which is the mini set. So it comes with contrasting minis and then the socks. So I think I might not do heels on these, but use the contrast just for the toes and the cuffs, and then knit straight with the deconstructed fade in their pixelated and see how that goes. So this colorway is Pixel Pixie.
So pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah. And then Kim and Colin at Ginger Snap, who are so kind and generous, sent us this that we'll be throwing into one of our giveaways. So it's a giveaway for one of our viewers, which is also, this is the full skein set. I only got the mini skein set on mine, but this is the full skein. This was actually so funny because I was deciding between this one, which is the jelly bean colorway, or this one. So it was coincidence that she sent us the jelly bean, but I love the orange and pink together. And this one is in their sparkle base. So I don't know if you can see the sparkle.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah. So are they 2 full skeins?
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
There's 566 yards altogether.
Wow.
Oh, you can make a sweater.
Anyways, so I will get this over to Patty, who has our prize bin, our giveaway bin. So that can go in that and we'll use it as an upcoming giveaway.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kim and Colin, for sending us that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's all for me.
I just want to quickly show this bag. I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and it's by Van Dyke Designs, who actually is local to us. But it's the cutest little bag. It comes like that. So it actually has this leather strap in the middle, so it looks like this. And then it's got the straps. But then when you tie up the leather strap, it turns into, it looks like a little purse. Isn't that cute?
And that's adorable.
I just thought that was so cute.
Yeah. Wait, show me again.
So
Show us again. Sorry.
sure, the shape of the bag. So this is how I got it. And when I opened it, I'm like, why are these weird leather straps hanging off of it? But it looks like this.
Okay.
And then I put my yarn in it and everything, decided, well, I think you're supposed to tie these. So I tied him up and then I picked up the bag and it went like that. Isn't that cute?
Yes. That's
Very cool.
awesome.
I just thought it was adorable. And the fabric is so nice. It's beautiful fabric. And then these nice canvas straps on them.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. So very cute. I was really happy with that purchase.
Nice. June, do you have any acquisitions?
No, just the Cascade yarn.
You talk about the Leo and Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to reach down to get mine. Who wants to start talking?
So Leo, Carrie and Jolene from Leo and Roxy sent us these beautiful surprise packages of their gorgeous yarn that I think they're releasing at the
Tomorrow. Or no,
Tomorrow.
Saturday. So when this podcast is up, it'll be released.
It's February 27th,
Saturday.
yeah.
Saturday.
So that was such a nice surprise, and all three of us were very surprised.
Very
Yeah, so it's their new line of it's their new line of yarn called Basics. So they actually have this yarn milled in South America. I can't remember the name of the country where it's milled.
I think it's Peru, isn't it?
Peru, I think. Yeah, so it's specially milled for them. And it's just, I think it's going to, it's like an all-purpose yarn. So, and it's so soft, and they have quite a large array of colors. And yeah, so this is a sampling of, I think between us, we have quite a good chunk of, between the three of us, we have quite a good chunk of all the colors that they'll be offering.
There's like 12 listed on the sheet.
Wow. Wow. And I wish you could feel it. It's so soft. And we all have fingering weight. And yeah, it says milled in Peru for Leo and Roxy. And this is superwash merino, 75% and 25% not nylon. So what we have is the basics 75-25 sock yarn. And I think all three of us are really excited to start knitting something with it because it's just lovely.
So I was just quickly looking over the paper that they sent us, and they said that they're releasing, they're launching this in certain yarn shops for February 27th, and then they'll have it on their Leo and Roxy website for March the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then there's
can't wait to knit with it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of different stockists that they're offering it at for February 27th. But I mean, if you just wait a week, you can buy it on their website. So,
And I was actually looking on the Leo and Roxy website earlier today for some wool for something else. And they have all the information about the stores that are offering it on their website already. And it said come back on Saturday the 27th for the official launch. So you can go there and see if there's a local yarn store near you that's going to be offering it.
cool.
So
Hey.
yeah, it's so nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It was a lovely surprise to come home to.
It was amazing.
Yeah. So thank you. And yeah, make sure you guys check this out. It's lovely.
Yeah, I'm excited to knit with it.
I think that's it. I don't know, Patty, do you have any more?
Nope. That's it for me.
Awesome.
I think that's a wrap. That was my chair. I'm sitting in my work chair. I just accidentally pushed the arm out.
So yeah, don't forget about our knit alongs that are going on. Don't forget about the painted Pebbles beautiful shawl and the Full Moon Fibres shop update that will have some kits for you on. They'll be up by the time you see this podcast, so
Right.
don't forget about that.
And there is a discount on the shawl pattern until March the 1st. So it's a good time to buy it.
Yeah.
I'll also have show notes posted on Ravelry, and I will the YouTube winner, Connie MacKay, if you could contact us so we can get your information to ship out your prize. And then I'll contact the winner of the pet photo and stories thread on Ravelry.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. June, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, just everybody stay safe, stay warm, and have fun knitting. And we'll talk to you guys all in a few more weeks.
Bye.
Bye. Happy knitting.
Bye.